it is a little known fact, I quite like the album The Wall by Pink Floyd. I made a video about it, which I poured ages into, not because I was procrastinating, because it genuinely took ages to research, write the script, make, then do the video bits. Uh, and no one's watched it. But then again, I'm only I'm a small channel, so that's to be expected. But please, if you're seeing this, please watch it after you watch this video. Watch that one. Hey, and I was listening to it while writing, and I thought, oh, I wonder if there is a Pink Floyd The Wall tier list on Tier Maker for me to make a video about, because I've not made a video in ages and I need content. And I realised, oh, there is. So let's do a tier list of every Pink Floyd The Wall song. All right, beginning. This order isn't very correct. I'm going to order them in correct order, then report back once I've done that, okay?
We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone.
Okay, I think this is all in the right order. Forgive me if it's not. I didn't have a list up, but going purely off my head, I think I've got it covered pretty damn well. Now, before I begin, if you do want to know about the story of this album, go check out my video on that. It's better than every other video about it, bit about the subject, because it's narrated by me and my mascot, who I should probably name at some point. My friend named him Halby, but I don't know. Is that a name you not like? Let me know in the comments, because that'll boost my video in the algorithm. Anyway, In the Flesh with a question mark. I personally quite like this one, but compared to some of the others, it's not as good. I do think to start it off, they could have done a bit of a more powerful. Yeah, I'm gonna put in B tier. Thin Ice. Thin Ice. Actually, I'll put it in A tier and Thin Ice in B tier because again, I think as a start to the album, it's there are some songs in the album that I really like, but some of them use a completely different style seemingly. Now I want guitars. I don't want this. Also, I feel it really doesn't contribute very well to the story. Another Brick in the Wall Part One is an easy A tier because a high A tier above In the Flesh. In the Flesh with the question mark is like low A tier. I'm gonna say, but Another Brick in the Wall Part One. That was my first Pink Floyd song, my first The Wall song, and yeah, it's pretty damn good. I think some of the other Another Brick in the Wall songs are good, but it's a really good so it's a really good setup for the album. I think Happiest Days of Our Lives. I don't really like it. It got Another Brick in the Wall Part One, Another Brick in the Wall Part Two, which are really good. Then you got The Happiest Day of Our Lives, which is just I don't know. I just don't like it. So C tier. I'm gonna say Another Brick in the Wall Part Two. I feel I'm being too nice. Um. I think. Yeah. That there will be some bad ones later on. I think. I don't know. I'm just watch my video. You might find out. Another Brick in the Wall Part Two. S tier. If you watch my other video, then you'd know I really like this one. Ignore that. That's me hovering over another tab. But uh, and yeah, this is just its peak. Mother's a good one. I don't know. Doesn't really deserve to be along on par with Another Brick in the Wall Part One, but it's definitely better than Thin Ice. I'll put In the Flesh with the question mark high B tier. It's thin. You know, Thin Ice can go C tier actually. There. That I'm happy with that because Mother. I don't know because it's all quite. It does get all quite chaotic at Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, and Mother is just, you know, a bit of a breather. It's quite sad, I think, and I like a sad song. I go to sleep to them. That probably explains why I am the way I am. Goodbye Blue Sky, I personally don't really like. I think it has like potential, but B tier. It's just meh. Empty Spaces. Oh, I like Empty Spaces. I like the voice at the beginning of Empty Spaces. I forgot. I can't do an impression of it. Because I was like forgotten outside. I just remember liking it. Um. Let's see. So where should we put Empty Spaces? I'm gonna say B tier. Above. High B tier. I'm gonna say, or low A tier. High B tier. Young Lust. I like the music, but I just hate the subject. Um. Bottom of the D tier, sure. One of my I'm not gonna spend much time on that one. One of my turns. I like this one. When I made my own playlist on like music playlist, which is just songs I liked. One of my turns I think was the first Pink Floyd song I put on there. And also I think I made a funny joke about it on my other video about the wall, which you should watch. This is just a massive ad for that video, isn't it? Yeah, I'll put it low S tier. I think there are better songs in it. Don't Leave Me Now. I honestly can't remember. I do think it does paint a good job showing up Pink's not a very nice person. So I'll put high C tier. Another Brick in the Wall Part 3. I like this one. I like a good it's hard to explain it. I call them yeah moments. So when you're in a film, so you know the Superman trailer came out recently. I don't know if this is for everyone else, but it really made me want to go yeah and like run and play outside. But I was in, you know, of course I was in view, so I couldn't do that. And I really want to watch Superman actually, but I don't really like superhero films generally, but I think that looks quite good. But you know, or the ending of Assassin's Creed Rogue, it makes you go yeah. That's just what Another Brick in the Wall Part 3 does for me. Goodbye Cruel World, I can't remember this. But I do feel some of them are quite. Some of them in The Wall, like proper songs, like uh, Empty Spaces. No, not Empty Spaces. One of My Turns and Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. But Goodbye Cruel World isn't one of them. Like some of them are just a few lines. Like Vera, and all that. Or is anyone out there? Is anybody out there? Sorry. Goodbye Cruel World. Just 'cause I can't remember it, I'll put it in mid C tier. Hey You, I quite like. I don't know. Again, I feel there are better songs in the album. And also, it is a bit stupid of him to like this whole album. He's going to go, oh, I'm gonna separate myself from the outside world. Then as soon as he does that, he's like, oh, damn it, why did I do that? I'm so stupid. Like, yeah, you are stupid, mate. Hey You, put in low B tier, high. It's just mid for me. Nobody Home. I really like Nobody Home. I like the strings bit in the middle, and yeah, I'm gonna put it in around here. One of my turns things a bit too high, so I'm gonna put high A tier. Is anybody out there? I just feel there's not enough song in this one. Just gonna put so yeah, and it's just kind of him saying, "Is anyone out there?" Like I could make a parody of it, like just now. Is anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? And yeah, quite easy really. So yeah, just D tier. I'll put it Young Lust is like good music. If you ignore the lyrics, I'll put it below Young Lust. Vera. I have no idea like the relevance Vera has to the actual plots. So yeah, for that I'm gonna put it mid C tier. Bring the Boys Back Home I quite like, I guess. But again, I can't really grasp the actual relevance of it. So high C tier. I think I like that. Oh, Comfortably Numb. Oh, easy S tier. I don't know which way to order with the S tier ones, but they're just the best, aren't they? They're the goats, the gracest of all trains. Comfortably Numb. Do I need to explain it? I checked. That is one of like the best Pink Floyd songs. Full stop. Let alone in this album. It's I don't need to explain myself. If I do, what the hell? Show Must Go On. I've forgotten how this one goes. I only remember the Queen song, Show Must Go On. So for that, C tier. I'll put it below Bring the Boys Back Home. Around here, yeah. In the Flesh without a question mark. I feel I kind of have to put it around In the Flesh with a question mark. I'll put it above it because I quite like the twist where it's like, you're thinking, oh, so it's just gonna be one big loop, isn't it? It's gonna be Pink saying, oh well, that's my story. And it all like ended there, happily ever after. I got back with my wife, and he goes, no, actually, Pink's ill. So what's he say? Any queers in the stadium tonight, put them up against the wall. Or yeah, that's good. Run Like Hell. I've forgotten. I should have finished listening to this album again. Before I did this. I'll put it in but I remember quite liking it, but like not as much as some of the others. So I'll put it just above Goodbye Blue Sky. Waiting for the Worms is also quite good. I did kind of have to have this bit explained to me. But yeah, I'm gonna put it. I'll put it B or C tier. I wonder. Put it low B tier because it was alright. Stop is another one of those songs where there wasn't enough song. It was just like a few words I recall. So I'm gonna put D tier. Outside the Wall. Hang on, they should be the other way around. I'm so sorry. The Trial, I like the bit Pink sings in it. The rest of it was quite weird though. But I think the album like kind of thrives in its simplicity. And the only other film I've seen, I think it's the film at least, is the music video for Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, which I rewatched recently, and God, that's nightmare fuel, some of that stuff. So weird. So you can't really criticize the album for one. You can't criticize one song of the album for being weird. Put the Trial, A tier. Outside the Wall. Another one I can't remember. I'll put it. I think I remembered it being okay. Remember my opinion of it. I don't remember what it went like. Low B tier. There, that is my tier list. If there's anything you would do differently, make sure to comment it below. Do you want more tier lists? Comment below. Yeah. Watch my other video on The Wall. Oh yeah, subscribe to join my mercenary company. Forgot to say that. Building a mercenary company. You don't have to be strong. You just have to just join. We've got like good people to teach you. We have the Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yeah, he can teach you. How to survive having your arm and leg chopped off. So yeah, that's been it. That's been me. Sorry I've not posted for a while. You know, I've been away with my family and I've just had other stuff to worry about. Channel's gonna come second. I am hoping on posting some more stuff soon. Alright, bye. And good day!